So I saw Caitlin Clark's interview with New Heights, Travis, Jason Kelsey, hit a million views, and there's obviously been a million clips that have been clipped out of that interview and different quotes and sections. And because Clark was one, relaxed and it all came across well. And two, she doesn't do that sort of thing that often. So in an off season where there's not as much Caitlin Clark content, obviously that's going to flood the market. But there was one clip left, at least. I can't say it's completely the end, but that caught a lot of people's attention yesterday, and I thought it was funny and worth sharing. This was shared by Correlation, one of my favorite accounts on X, but it was from a TikToker. I don't know, it's not his job per se, but I think he's I would say sports media or sports comedy content creator, Austin Franklin. So I want to make sure I credit the original source as well, who compiled parts of the interview and presented it as such. Let me share that with you right now, and then can react afterwards. Here is the bit that had everybody in stitches.
Hands down, my favorite part of Caitlin Clark being on New Heights is how she kept pretending like she doesn't have elite level ball knowledge. She is a football guy's guy through and through. Just watch this.
That's right. I was heard about him. He's on the Vikings, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he's on the Vikings, right? Caitlin, I know you know he's on the Vikings.
Don't. I think he's on the Bengals now. I'm pretty sure he had a pick six this past week.
Ooh.
Pretty sure you know. You know he had a pick six this week, Caitlin. Don't act all coy.
Seahawks, I think.
Seahawks, you think? I know you know that he's on the Seahawks, Caitlin. Stop acting like you don't know ball.
How many rounds are there in the NFL draft? What, like
So 7 now.
7?
Yeah.
Look at that face. I know you watch every single round of the NFL draft, Caitlin. I know it. I know you're reading Mel Kiper's big board. Don't act coy.
Transfer portal, right? Like there's a kid, Penn State, like more recently, what is it? Their starting quarterback just announced he's transferring right before the playoffs.
Yeah, I saw that. Those things are backup, but like.
Oh,
It's honestly just like a bit for her at this point. Like, it's just comical.
was it? Okay, sorry.
But he played in a few games, even like quite a few games, because I think Drew Aller or whatever his name is got hurt or something.
That's
Elite ball knowledge, Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
Let me give him this plug. There it is. The elite ball knowledge. I mean, that's true. Though I love the like. I think he's the backup, or he played. She clearly knows this information. Now, I believe the genesis of all this was they were guessing naming former Iowa players who went to the NFL. So perhaps there's more of a connection for Clark with Iowa players, but clearly her knowledge base is quite deep, more than mine. And I've been in sports media a long time now. I've shifted my focus a bit here, but nonetheless, pretty impressive. And she's got, obviously like Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey befuddled there, who specifically Jason in that last clip, who are, longtime football legends, really. And it's just funny because clearly Caitlin Clark is a sports fan and a lover of sports and athletics. I mean, with basketball, we see that she goes to all these games, all the Butler games. We know why, but she's still there. The G League game, we know why, to support Indiana and the organization, but she's still there. These other NBA games, she's there all the time. She can reference this stuff in football. I mean, this is someone who is passionate about the game, or games, if you will. And I just thought that was rather amusing and certainly worth sharing. Didn't come up with it myself, not mine. Obviously, credit where it's due, but the real credit, I guess, here is for Caitlin Clark.